which are very specialized normally and not visited that much by people, these websites don't have RSS feeds, so you cannot put them under your RSS reader. But still, I want to keep track of these websites. There are several ways to do that, and a quite easy one is this website. It's called Feedity, and if you can see the URL on the top. Skip the W's and you get feedity.com. If you fill in a website like mine, which doesn't have an RSS feeder yet, I'm working on it, but if you want to keep track of the news on my website, for instance, then put it here in Feedity. If I click the preview button, we have to wait a couple of minutes. It costs a bit of time, so I'm not going to do that, but you have to believe me. If you do so, it will come up, the machine of this website will come up with an interface that shows only the news items on my website. And then it asks you, do you want to write these news items in your RSS feeder, and which one will it be? So it's just one step between. One more thing you have to do, but you can put websites without an RSS reader under RSS feeder under your RSS reader. Did you know that? No? This is quite handy to do this. There's another way. On the internet there are so-called website trackers. Maybe you have heard about that. This software that shows you when anything changes on the website and then highlights the changes. There are several of them on the internet. Some of them are free, and I like to show you the free ones. Let's see. For instance, this one, Update Patrol. This is a software you can only install on your PC, so not on the Apple. So that I'm using an Apple, so I cannot use this one. What I use, this Update Patrol is a very good one because I think it's free. What I use is a tool that Firefox provides, and Firefox provides it for Apple as well, so that's great for Apple users. And it looks like this. It gives you, if you download this freeware from Google, you get an icon here down. You see this? This little upward arrow, and this, if I click on it, it only registers. Sorry, it only registers the page. I have to find the. It's my bad preparation, sorry about that. I will find the program running on my PC or running on my Apple to show it afterwards. But it's a tool that you can find in Firefox. Another thing, it's this one, the update scanner. So if you want to use this one from Firefox, this add-on, then write this address down. It's called Update Scanner 223. It's free, and if you start a program, you can go to all the websites that you have downloaded in it, and apparently the error was just there to upload it. I don't use it that much, you see, so I forgot, but just to upload the page, the actual page. But you go to the program on your computer and you see all the pages, and if you click on the page, you can see all the things that changed on the page are highlighted. It's a bit, well, I like RSS better. It's some sort of alternative for RSS, for pages that don't have RSS. But as I showed you, there is really no reason to put pages without RSS not in your RSS reader. So maybe you don't want this, don't want to use this. This is the web history of Google that I wanted to show you. It's just not in the right order. To sign in on my Google account, you get this. I showed you the Firefox one. This looks similar, but it's different. I show you what's different. Google not only shows the websites that I visited, but it also shows the keywords that I used. And I like that in research. So you can always track back to the keywords that you typed in and what hits you. And you can see that here I search for European Commission And if I click on this, I can see what pages I did visit. So it's not all the pages that you get, but the pages that I visited. With the time, you can select that on date. It's a great tool. I must tell you something more about this tool. I cannot be completely sure about the security of this. I mean, Google always, as you know, tries to convince us that it's absolutely safe if you store anything on their server, because this history is stored on their server and not mine. If you have really you have information that you don't want to share with anybody, then maybe you don't want to share it with Google, I'm not sure, then don't use this tool, just for security matters. But it has also a big advantage, and the advantage is that Google registers the keywords you type in if you use this tool, and it's going slowly over the next weeks and months. It's going to change the results you get from your search in Google, because it says we can make out from your keywords what you're really interested in. So say you're interested in sports cars and you visit a lot of websites with sports cars. When you type in the word wheel, it will go to sport car sites and not to sites where you can with bicycles on it or something. You know what I mean? But this tool is not active for a long time now, so nobody really had the experience or the time to check out if this claim is really if it really works. But maybe it works. We will find out over time. Does anyone of you know what a desktop searcher is? Yeah, 1 or 2 people know what a desktop searcher is? 3? Okay. If you gather a lot of information on the internet and you store it on your computer, you can store websites, for instance, on your computer, web history searches on your computer, then how to find your way through this material? Of course, you can do that in the what's it called? In the map system of your computer. But there's a much quicker way, and that's called a desktop searcher. Desktop searcher is software that indexes all the documents, but also all the emails on your computer, all the pictures on your computer, everything on your hard disk, and then gives you very quick access to them. So if you type in a keyword, it goes directly to that document or to that picture where that keyword is in. Of course, you can do that in Microsoft, in Windows. It got the application, but our experience is that the application of Windows is slower than the most desktops that are on the market nowadays. And a free desktop searcher is Google Desktop. Again, we visiting Google. And Google Desktop, you download it on your computer. It's freeware. It takes some time to index all your documents, so do this at the end of the day where you don't need your computer anymore. It takes some time, maybe an hour or 2 hours. When it's indexed once, it's okay. You never, you don't experience the fact that it's indexing all the time when you start up your computer, because this is going so quickly. So your computer is not going to slow down. You're not going to experience any hurdles because of this once it's installed. And then you have some advantages. For instance, if I type in the word conference here, I get all the documents and emails. You can see by the icon what it is. These are Excel files, and these are emails, and that's an Excel file again, which contain the word conference and which are stored on my desktop, on my hard disk. So you don't search on the internet, although it looks like the interface of Google Internet, which you search on your hard disk. Because the interface is a bit the same as the internet Google, many people like this one to use. There are others. To show you others, which you probably have to pay for. One popular desktop search is Copernic Desktop. By the way, this one is free as well. Sorry, this one is free, but not for Apple users. I have to disappoint you. Only PC users can download this one.